It's day 10 of Video Every Day in April Challenge with Anna and Selena. I'm your host, Anna Larson of Nomadabout, and welcome my coworker and colleague, Selena Konmacki of Hawley Socially Inspired. Together, we are Anna and Selena, your go-to place for website design, digital marketing, and so much more. Now, as you might see, I'm coming on via video, and the reason for this is because when you do a video every day, you can't always coordinate when you have someone that you're videoing with. When you're doing it by yourself, no big deal. You can just jump on anytime. But when you're trying to coordinate with a colleague or partner or co-host, such as Selena and I were trying to do, it doesn't always work out that our schedules match up. So it is Sunday today, and I was unable to meet Selena at the appointed time, and so what I've done is I've sent her a video saying hello and doing the intro and telling you how excited I am for today's topic about social media marketing and why it's so important for every small business. Thanks for tuning in. Selena, take it away.
Thanks, my friend. I miss you, but I'll hold down the fort. Like Anna was saying, right, we are doing this Video Every Day in April challenge, and I think it's just making sure pushing yourself to be consistent in these 30 days to see what it does for you in your business by being this consistent and producing quality content. Not just like, oh, I'm eating bread and then that's it. You know what I mean? Like, So, okay, today's topic is, hold on, I'm doing all the controls, so bear with me. But today's challenge, or today's topic, I should say, why social media marketing is important for small businesses. Like, what are the benefits? And I think I want to talk about some benefits that are not like the standard top 3 or 4, right? Like, brand awareness and this and that. So, I think the first thing I'm going to do is I think, like most people, I come from an industry in the restaurant business. We looked at a lot of profit and loss statements. You had to sit down there with your budget. So I guess what I'm saying is, like, numbers matter. You want to know the stats are there so that if you're going to invest your time in something, it's worth it, right? So let me pop up this quick little graphic. I'm going to do it like this. So this is just from last year, and I'm sure it has only gotten bigger, but I want to, source this out from Hootsuite, who is, they're a fantastic social media scheduler and business CRM as well. But look at some of these numbers, right? Like, okay, total population, 7.83 billion in the world. You transfer over that to, well, how many are mobile phone users, right? 5.2 billion people, 66%. Then you go down like, okay, well, how many of those people are on the internet? 4.6 billion people. That's 59% of the population, guys, that are surfing the internet, right? Where are they? Some of them are on social media, and that transfers into 4.2 billion people. That is a lot of people that are on social media. So when you think about that, that's a good place to start and see if you can build your business, the brand awareness, all the things there. So these are the numbers for you folks. I just, I didn't want you to think like, well, because you said no. I mean, these are some numbers that we pulled. So yeah, let's dive in. Here is my first benefit. Okay, increase your web traffic. There's a benefit that I love to talk about because I design websites. I love it. And one of the things that I do with my clients after or during is we want to make sure that their Google Analytics is connected, because when you build a website, again, everything is data driven. I want you to know exactly how your website is working. So social media is a way and provides a benefit by allowing you to create paths to this website that you have built, right? So you have a blog, you post a blog on, LinkedIn, an article, and say, hey, I'd love your feedback on this. Or, this is a recipe that I have that we're cooking up in our new restaurant, and you post that on Facebook. You do a video and you're like, hey, check out the recipe. It's on our website. You get the drift, but it's a benefit. Why would you not want it? Increase your web traffic. Yay. All right. The next one is I have Anna joining us again. She's going to share one of her favorites. So I am going to let's shift this over so she can tell you about it.
So the one thing I would say about the reason why social media marketing is so incredibly important is when you look around, who do you know that does not use social media platforms. Any one of the many options that are available, whether it's a connection app like WhatsApp or GroupMe or something like that, or whether it's an online platform like Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn where you're actually communicating and sharing information in that way. Everybody around us is using social media marketing, and that is the place where they go to look for information about the services and products that your business is going to offer. I can't think of a single example where that is not the first place someone might go, or they click their little Siri and say, hey, Siri, show me. And then, then they Siri search it or Google search it or whatever. So everybody is on social media. That is one of the reasons why I know that social media marketing is so incredibly important for every business to participate in.
All right. Thanks, Anna. I mean, that's not a bad reason. If you've watched any of our previous videos that we started this year, we say, right, like Facebook is like the white pages, the new white pages of the world, right? So there's her reason. Love it. Okay, so I'm going to pop on our next thing I want to discuss, and this is allows for collaborations. So here's the deal. I think it's so important, right, that if you're going to really you just have to market the crap out of what we do now. It's just how it is. So, when you open the door, as I pop in the little banner down below, it opens the door for collaborations, right? So if you're on Instagram and you love this brand that does this for XYZ and you're like, oh, I'd love to collaborate. I mean, that could just be, hey, can I invite you on for an Instagram live? Can I just ask you some questions for an article so I can source you out? There's so many reasons, right? But you make it more convenient because one, you're on the same platform. You're not pulling them off the platform that they do so well in, or you're joining the forces by combining audiences, and you're showing that you're there too, and you're looking at it. You don't have to have a zillion followers to ask for a collaboration. And again, remember, those many forms can look, hey, well, I want to send you a product and see what you think of it. I mean, there's many reasons, but I think being on the particular platform allows them to kind of check you out, see how you are on the platforms, if you're active. It's kind of like your little extra calling card. So that is my second, third. I don't know what benefit we're on, but we're there. Okay. Okay. And then this one right here is kind of one of my favorites, but sourcing feedback for your business. And there's multiple ways that I look at this, right? So when you join these social media platforms, you kind of create an audience, right? Like, let's just pick McDonald's or whatever, right? They jump on all the platforms. People follow them because they want to know, is a new sandwich coming out? Is there a price different? Is there just, or even Wendy's, right? Wendy's is so funny in Twitter and the way that they run their, there's just interest. But when you get an audience, you kind of invite that behind the scenes or be part of the next thing by saying, hey, what do we think? Do we want spicy double jalapeno ketchup, or do we just want a sweet mango ketchup? What are we thinking? And then feedback comes in oh, mango, this, whatever. You're giving kind of another experience. You're building that brand awareness thing, but you really truly are, you're tapping the toes in the water to see what next thing that you're going to invest in is going to be what your audience wants. So, and that's a great way. And don't think you just, you don't have to be McDonald's with zillions of followers, but maybe you're also on the platform and you can find feedback by asking in groups. Hey, what does anybody think about this? Right? And so you're in a built out community already. But that's because you're on social media, and it's a benefit is just gaining access to an audience that is there that could be your potential audience. So I think that makes sense to you all, right? Okay, and here is one. I did not do a little banner, but I want to just kind of mention this. It's reputation management. I guess it's twofold, right? But it's good for you to know what is being said about you on the internet, on social media. So that way, if there's any inconsistencies on maybe your services or hours, there's somebody there that can be like, oh, hey, no, we do happy hour and we do it every day, where somebody says, sorry, they only do it on Wednesdays. You don't want to lose an audience because somebody misunderstood some information. So you're there to clarify, and you're the brand to say, yes, no, I really am. So I love this one, but reputation management is just kind of going on there and just making sure the information about your business is there, and that it's the kind of information that you want. I mean, we're not going to talk about trolls today, but So anyway, that is the multitude of information. So going back here, right, is increasing your web traffic, opening the doors for collaborations, a great way to source feedback on a new product or brand change, and reputation management. So I'm so glad you joined us today, day 10. A funny story before we end this. So, when you're recording and you're like, okay, got the lighting, I got the video. I hadn't brought my microphone out. And so I recorded, this is the second time I'm recording. And when I went to play back the video, it sounded like I was under the water. And I was like, no, I'm going to have to record this again. So anyway, right, that's the life of somebody that's doing this 30 days challenge and making sure. So like on the weekends, we're doing our recorded videos so we can enjoy our time, but we're still dedicated to the cause because we're giving a video and we're still talking about a topic, and we've still created the things. So I really do. I invite you guys, even if it's day 10, you could be like day 20. If you are still watching this and we are around, send us like a DM, a special message, whatever, smokestack. But we have a pop-up group that we have a cute little group in there, and they're like doing their thing. And so if you want to be a part of it, let us know. We'll send you a link. And the reason for the group is just to support and collaborate. And if there's any feedback that you want, we're there. If not, we're just there to help and share. So everybody, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the weekend. And we will see you tomorrow on Monday, day 11. All right.